You made reference before to the fact that you used to have 4 cases that you would hear a day. So, I mean, the court used to hear 140, 150 cases. Now you hear about 70. How did this come to be? And is this a positive development or a negative development? What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, I guess it's, well, if you think they're rightly decided, it's a positive development. Or actually, if you think that we have been wrongly deciding cases, it's a positive development. You know, I don't know. Everyone comes to the court thinking that there are more cases to grant cert in. And then we wind up doing exactly what we were doing before. When I got to the court, it was close to 120 cases or so. And that was a lot. And the court had been doing 150 or so at some point. I think around 110 or so would be good, 100 to 110. But I don't see any prospects with our discretionary jurisdiction that that's going to happen anytime soon. Also, take this into consideration. Other than the health care, the Affordable Care Act, which seems like it's kind of a misnomer considering all the things that are going on. The Affordable Care Act was one of the last pieces of major legislation, one of the few pieces of major legislation. So it's not like you have a lot of that. Where the real action the activity legislatively occurs is actually in the agencies,
right,
in the administrative agencies. So I don't know if there's that much legislation that's actually going on that requires review. When I first got to the court, we still had the new bankruptcy code, and we had quite a few of those cases. At one point, we got a new EDPA, was in the criminal area, so we had a ton of litigation there. And what we're doing in the area of criminal law and the collateral review, which is God only knows what. But I think you're going to get a lot of review in the lower courts on that. But there's not been major legislation, and so I don't know what the source of the litigation would be. The other thing is that a lot of and I don't know the total impact of this, but a lot of the cases are being siphoned off or being diverted to mediation or arbitration.